All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy. I'm Brandon Gaughan. To my left is my good friend Charles Davis, and what a thrill to be here for the biggest one of them all, the Super Bowl. And it seems to get bigger every year. The lights get brighter. The cameras more numerous. I don't know. There's just so much that goes into this game. It's an honor to be here, isn't it?
It is an honor, and I can't wait to share this game with you. This is going to be a whole lot of fun. You're my partner, my best friend. I can't imagine being anywhere else but right here with you. And just think about it this way. You mentioned the magnitude. This is no longer just a game for America or even North America. This is worldwide. People watching from just about every country in the world. This is impressive.
The biggest stage, the biggest, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Got to assume his defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15, and he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Some trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go, D. Check, 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 check.
Working out of the gun. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air. And the spot will be inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
It's a party now.
First carry now. This is Rhino. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. With a first touchdown of the Super Bowl and a long one at that. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. So a long play for first points in the Super Bowl.
No doubt about it, and what we see here is something that we saw all year long from them. The ability to strike from anywhere on the field. How about the way they got it started in this one?
This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
We're going to work.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the last drive, their first drive. Changes here, if anything.
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typily end up in the end zone.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's Grant. But I think a Brown was able to recover, and they'll indeed hold on to the ball here.
Run to the ball. Run.
On 3rd down, it's Grant, and he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. The defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Falcons.
Great job. Touchdown for Dave.
An impressive punt return of 76 yards. And the Falcons are able to show off their quick striking ability. And we always talk about kick returns being so exciting on kickoffs. Punt return almost equally exciting.
And typically we talk about the kickoff return being the most exciting 10 seconds in football. Let's just cut it in half for a punt return and make it the most exciting 5 seconds in football. It's a great, glamorous, dashing play.
Let's go, let's go!
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And a lot of teams they have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they're abandoning it just yet. And try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Right there, 52. You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this?
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
On first down.
Undercrunch. Check 26, check 26.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And unable to get downhill there, so he'll take this up to about the 37.
Keep playing hard, fellas.
On 3rd down.
Let's get it.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Let's go.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Can. Jack. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
And they give this time to the tailback. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
180, lucky 48. 6-6, bullet high.
Check 24.
On 2nd down, it's Nash. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. This is Grant.
He's coming. Double up.
And he's got room.
He's coming. Double up. Run.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Corey Grant, 51 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and that'll make our score 14-7. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
We got this. Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Check 3.
And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball, but how about them just taking it big time, John. Now you're coming back out. Now they've established this run game. The play-action pass could very well be open.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Check safety. Check. Check 31.
Past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Money base. Right there. 56. I got you, son. I got you.
From the down on 3rd down. Russell. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started, and it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground.
Check.
And they controlled it from the inside. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners. Get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
It's Grant, and he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. He gets this away as he'll wisely, I'd say, angle this to the sideline. And a good result there as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that?
And able to find a little space. He gets this up over the 15 to the 16. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Come on now,
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own. Other times, you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Almost unstoppable on the ground there as that one is good for 39.
I can't help but laugh. And the only reason is anytime the backup breaks a big one like that, he's going to be hard to deal with.
That's what he's thinking. Great carry there. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Down now. It's Washington. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
All day, every day. Watch safety creep. Leo. Safety creep.
This is Kamara. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1?
It's now 4th down and 1.
2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl.
That's it. That's it. Big hit.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores today in the NFL. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front seven? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball just a few times on offense, get a couple first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A gain of 3, second down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down, and you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. Now again, right side. It's Grant. 11 yards there, first down. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
80 weapon.
Under 10. 10. Slam.
Black.
Switch gears. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Switch.
Hey, can't.
Slam. Shift. Watch the shift. He's coming.
Wait,
They will run with Grant. They find some open field here. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Hey, check. Back. Lino. Gun.
Over. Roy.
They'll run on first down. Grant. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Gave him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Check three. Watch twist. Watch
X3. 218, chopper.
Now again, right side. It's Grant. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
Jahan, 180.
Check. Watch 54.
Don't get nervous.
Hey, check.
Wait, done.
On first down, they'll run. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
180.
Stop.
They'll run on second down. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Kill. He's checking.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Switch. Hatchet. Shift.
Still trying to run for the first.
You ain't going nowhere.
And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. It's a pick up and leads to a new set of downs.
You ain't got the key to
This play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. That really sets them back. A loss of 6. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Is here.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now in timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. For the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando, there standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, these two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have the lead, now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
This is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
Adjustment to the
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Ready. We love the ending. Watch tight end.
A gain of a yard. Brings us third
Hey, check. Check 24. 36. Check 43.
They'll run it again. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Blake. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
On first down, Grant. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. Wide receivers, all they want to do is stretch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Let's go, baby.
A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ballgame. Maybe change up some blocking assignment, run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. They go back to Grant. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game, so he's really made his presence felt in this one.
A couple of 1st downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10.
I'm coming after first.
Shift. Check. 6 guy. Check 6 guy.
Hey, steamer. Go ahead. What is that?
On the counter, and it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
That's right.
To hot. 180.
Mike 54.
Here we go. Bring the energy.
Watch out, watch out.
Wide, wide.
No. Off.
One shot.
Kill.
One shot.
Now again, right side. It's Grant. Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
To hot. 180.
Right there, 54 Mike.
Rose. Gun.
Deuce.
All right, now here we go. Oh, wait, hot.
3rd and long for Cousins. He's got an open, and he completes it to Callaway. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 39.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well. They're perfectly executed crossing route.
We draw corkers. One shot.
First down. And he loses the football the second time.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
On second down, it's Grant.
Run.
It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
Watch the slant. Hey, watch the edge. Watch.
Wait, that.
Check.
On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. On first down, they go back to Hunt. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10.
It's our field. Hey, it's our house.
Hey, can.
Bang.
Where's the hot?
Kill. He'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Jim.
Come on, the hot.
Bring him in.
At the 7-yard
Woo! You got him. You got him.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man.
Check
Lockdown, baby. Go.
Get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going to play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down territory.
Undercut. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Corey Grant, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Here we
About
go.
set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And a tight game. Hunting last time. They can get something going on this drive.
Get wide.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them to have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Let's go.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's see what you got.
A 10 carry for Camara.
Run, they're running.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
No matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
I got him.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Peek edge. Peek edge. Peek edge. Alert 3. Alert 3. Alert 3. Check 24. Set. Hut. Let it go.
They'll try the right side here with Fournette.
He's coming. Double up. Double up.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here.
Check 3.
4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They keep it with Fournette on 1st down. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Sheldon Richardson there to make the play.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they just stick with it. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
All day, baby. All day.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to like that now. Standing on the ground on 1st with Camara. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On the ground, this is Camara. Touchdown, Falcons. Alvin Kamara, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
And that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on.
The Browns drive about to get started. And for them to touch down their last go-around, obviously they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking what you're going to do, you don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Check 45's the mic. Hey, let's get in that.
Hey, flipper.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Spurs.
They'll look to throw. That's taken in by
I got you,
Callaway.
boy.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Baby, let's go.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Check.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
You don't want
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
61, match box.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Grant.
Run!
Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here we go. Check.
Hey, 382, Liz 50.
Hot. Pick that.
On 3rd
He's
down,
crashing.
Grant.
He's checking crack.
They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead them to 4th down.
45's the mic. 45.
Now Cousins on 4th down.
Watch the screen.
Under pressure, he's going to go down. Look at this, way back around the 43. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that may write a finish to this Super Bowl.
Set, ready. 91. 33. All right, T, let's go. All right, T. We good.
The Falcons in victory formation as they take a knee. And it's over. The Lombardi Trophy belongs to the Falcons. Yes, the Atlanta Falcons are the Super Bowl champions. For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi Trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.